Welcome back to another trade recap. P&L ski, $0. I actually didn't even wake up for today's session, but today's session was very hard to navigate. But if you had followed your rules, you would have still had a winning trade. Now let's get into it. So coming into today, right, we can see that we are inside a 15-minute bearish fair value gap, right? So since we already mitigated this in pre-market, what we want to see is a resweep and then distribute lower to get an inversion inside of here. I don't like taking pre-market inversions. I like to see more internal structure be made before I take one of these. Oh wait, I need that break-even line. So in this, right, we get market open. We need to see a resweep because we were already inside the 15-minute. We get our resweep. Then we displace lower. There was a 30-second inside of this. Now, the type of 30 seconds I like to take are where there is a higher time frame gap in the leg. And there wasn't really a clear, well, there's a 5-minute. There was a 5-minute right here, but at the same time, it's like, I would not have taken this trade. Reason being is because I don't like 30 seconds. I do not like 30 seconds. No, like, I like 30 seconds like this. Like, this is the ideal 30-second. Where we get a little thing and then we go break even at here, TP at the low right here. And then we take our 30-second inside this internal manipulation. It's like here, like, I don't know where the close was. Because I look at the 30-second on Trader 8, but let's say the close was like right here. Wait, I actually need to check this. Let me take the screen off. Let me actually check to see. There was a 30-second where we hit 29,310, 29,310. It's actually pretty A plus, I'm not gonna lie. Like, now that I think about it, this is a very, very A plus setup. Yeah, do not know why this did not flush. We got an inversion, and although the 5-minute is in pre-market, it is what it is. Oh yeah, this did flush. What the heck? This was a W trade. Oh my gosh. Wait, what? No, this was actually beautiful. This is actually beautiful. Wait, what? Okay, well, I didn't see a lot of people talk about this trade, but this is A plus. You get a bounce off a 15-minute internal high. You're in a spot of distribution on ES. This seems amazing to me. Like, I hope you guys took this, but wow, this is literally perfect. You get the 30-second, you go break even at the 5. Perfect. Wow. So yeah, I saw a lot of people put their TP at Asia lows, but the reason why I would not have done that for this scenario is because if we look on the 1 hour, overnight, we are just pretty chaotic. Overnight, we dumped about 600 points. So in those situations, I just try to get my piece of the pie because I'm expecting a less volatile New York AM session. So I saw a lot of people take this trade, which was a 1-minute inverse right here. We had it, wait, 1-minute inverse. Was this the inverse? Where was the inverse at? Gosh, bro, I didn't trade this price action, so it's harder for me to navigate this. Yeah, so I saw some people take this 1-minute inverse, and I don't like it. One, because ES is not in a spot of distribution. It's kind of, it's not in the 15-minute. It didn't resweep. Nobody reswept this high, so it's just, I don't really like this setup. So the first setup of the day, A plus, 30-second inversion, break even at the 5-minute TP here because we had a lot of overnight expansion and we're expecting a more choppy New York AM session. This is literally a barcode. Yeah, this is literally a barcode. So yeah, so then we get this setup right here, and I saw people take this also. The reason why I don't like this is because you're targeting a 5-minute that's already been mitigated. So technically, we really do not have to. Technically, we could displace higher here. You could get stop rated. So I don't like that. I would want to wait for the 15-minute to form. So then when the 15-minute forms, then we go and we're trying to look for an inversion. The highest time frame inversion is the 2-minute. And then we wait for the 2-minute to close. We get our 2-minute close right here, and then we enter off that. And then we target 1-to-1 TP at the high because ES has already taken Asia highs, so there's an SMT. So now we have an SMT working with us. We're inside a 4-hour bearish fair value gap. We just swept London highs and we swept Asia highs on ES. We have an SMT right here. We have perfect reason to displace. Then we displace lower, tap a 101. Today was a pretty hard day to navigate of price. It was pretty choppy, but at the end of the day, it's your own capital. I genuinely am kind of frustrated that I did not trade today. I was up late at night and I was just like, you know what, I don't want to wake up and be on 6 hours of sleep and try to navigate this price action. This price action has been pretty hard to navigate recently. It's not unbeatable though. This price action is beatable. You just saw 2 winning setups. You saw a 30-second off open, about a 1 to like, I don't know, a 1 to something. It was like 29,310. Like a 1 to like I don't know, some junk, but you get some good RR right here. You get some good displacement. You get this 30-second right here to this low. And although we should run this Asia low and your TP should be at this Asian low, usually we are moving so much overnight, and I'm seeing a lot of plays this week. Like for example, Monday, there were 2 break-even trades back to back and targeting that internal high. I'm pretty sure it was a long setup. There was a long setup that didn't fully flush, and there was a short setup that didn't fully flush. So you know we're not fully displacing to draws. We're lacking delivery. So when our past sessions are a little more choppy, I'm waiting. I want to see displacement. I want to see displacement to this low. But when our sessions are like this, and we're trading New York AM somewhat chop, even though it's the most volatile session, you're still going to get a little bit of good price action, but it's going to be more overall chop. You're just going to take your piece of the pie. Just going to take it where you take the wins where you can get them. And right here is a win, and right here is a win. So yeah. Yeah, that's kind of it for today's price action. Although it was a hard day to trade, there were still 2 winning setups. And yeah, I'm pretty sure the 30-second might have like closed and like hit your break even or some junk. I don't know, but I'm surprised I didn't see this a lot. So I'm suspecting that somebody like it hit the break even or something. I'm like looking on Trader8, so like it's a little like weird. I'm gonna get premium soon on here, so I can look on the 30 seconds on here. But this trade was still overall amazing. This first one, no. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's trade recap. I will see y'all boys tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, next week.